One of the age-old grammar debates is whether or not it's correct to say, "I am good," or "I am well," when someone asks you how you're doing. At Gotham Writers Workshops, where I teach grammar, we teach that either answer is actually okay, and I'm going to explain to you why. To understand the debate, it's important to know the difference between good and well. Good functions as an adjective in a sentence, which means that it describes nouns. And well functions as an adverb in a sentence, which means it describes verbs. My favorite coffee cup has the phrase, "Superheroes do good, I'm doing well," which is kind of a snarky way to say that well is preferable to good. Let me show you why in this instance it is. So in this case, we have the word good, which is our adjective. Do is our verb. And superheroes is our subject. An adjective can't describe a verb, so good is not describing how the superhero is doing. Good is describing a noun, and in this case it's sort of an invisible word. We might think of it as superheroes do good works, or they do good deeds. Good is describing the work of the superheroes. I'm doing well. In this case, we have the word well, which is an adverb, which describes a verb. In this case, the verb in our sentence is doing. The subject of our sentence is I. So how am I doing? I'm doing well. This is where it gets tricky and where the debate comes into play. Say that you ask me how I am, and I just say simply, I am well. I might say, I am good. In this sentence, am is our verb, well is our adverb, and I am the subject. Normally, we would think it would be correct for well to describe the verb, but am happens to be something we call a linking verb, which means it's not doing much action, it's just linking the subject to the verb. So in this case, it can actually be okay to say, I am good, using the adjective form to describe I. It's almost like you just imagine that this is not here. And you can see good is describing I. The adjective is describing the noun. So it gets incredibly complicated, and I think life is a little too short to worry too much about whether you need the adjective form or the adverb form. You can be sure that whenever you're saying I am good or I am well, there's a grammarian out there who's willing to back you up.